Does all this sound too perfect? However, according to evolutionary theory, biological evolution prioritizes species survival over individual health and longevity. Humans, of course, are no exception. During human evolution, achieving species flourishing has brought many challenges to individuals. Sometimes evolutionary success stories become cautionary tales. Take wisdom teeth. Improved diet reduced chewing needs, shrinking jawbones while keeping same tooth count causes modern pain. Another example, merged throat pathways for better speech created shared food or air channel, unique to humans. This structure non-existent in other animals. This makes choking risks significant during eating or drinking, with suffocation being fourth leading accidental death in US. Evolution demands trade-offs. Humanity's development came at costs, but these are minor flaws rather than full diseases. Agricultural industrial revolutions drastically changed environments and habits. An author calls these mismatched diseases. Now to our second question. How did these societal shifts alter human life? What mismatched diseases did they create? Called evolutionary mismatches, diseases from bodies lagging behind environmental changes. Simply put, our slow-evolving bodies can't keep up with rapid modern changes. Consider, our ancestors evolved gradually over 6 million years in stable environments. Their jungle habitats changed slowly, allowing gradual adaptation, but post-Neolithic revolutions caused drastic changes in near 10,000 years. Our body's slow evolution couldn't match this rapid transformation, creating mismatched diseases. For instance, around 10,000 years ago during Neolithic times, humans transitioned from hunter-gatherers to farmers, domesticating crops like rice, wheat, corn, and livestock, including cattle, sheep, and pigs. On the surface, life became stable and prosperous. No more nomadic wandering, people could build permanent homes. While establishing villages for farming, environmental changes opened floodgates for mismatched diseases. First category, micronutrient deficiency diseases. Hunter-gatherers enjoyed diverse, balanced nutrition. Agricultural diets centered on storable grains like wheat and corn. High in calories but nutritionally limited. This monotony caused deficiencies. Starch or protein dominated, lacking vital micronutrients. Vitamin C deficiency led to scurvy. Lack of B3 caused pellagra. B1 deficiency brought beriberi. Iodine deficiency caused goiter, iron deficiency anemia. The list goes on. While diet caused first category, the second emerged from crowded settlements. Epidemic diseases. Hunter-gatherers, sparse populations, limited disease spread. Agricultural villages, concentrated populations. Poor waste management combined with rats and insects allowed diseases like tuberculosis, leprosy, plague, and smallpox to thrive and spread through trade routes. Thus, the author argues, agricultural societies actually lowered overall living standards compared to hunter-gatherers. This aligns with Yuval Noah Harari's perspective, From Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind. Yet history marches forward. Humanity ultimately entered industrial society. From 18th century industrial revolution to today spans near 3 centuries. This period witnessed explosive technological advancement. Medical advancements help control agricultural era mismatched diseases. Micronutrient supplements address deficiencies. Vaccines and antibiotics control epidemics. Yet industrial era spawned new mismatched disease varieties. The book lists over 40 industrial era mismatched diseases. Let's focus on prevalent, impactful examples. First, dental caries, tooth decay. Extremely common in modern life. Rare in prehistoric societies. Agricultural starch or sugar diets increased prevalence. Industrial sugar overload caused epidemic-scale tooth decay. Current statistics, 2.5 billion people affected globally. Without dental hygiene practices, numbers would double. Sugar overconsumption links to second epidemic. Type 2 diabetes, adult-onset diabetes mellitus. Chronic high-sugar diets are primary cause. Pancreatic insulin, sole blood sugar regulator, becomes overwhelmed. Persistent hyperglycemia damages insulin production, leading to organ damage. Other sugar and fat-related disorders, hypertension, hyperlipidemia, obesity, heart disease. Well, here's industrial society's third mismatch disease, chronic cervical and lumbar disorders. No more hunting in forests or toiling in fields these days. Many maintain static postures, office chairs by day, phone scrolling in bed by night. Exactly why spinal disorders are epidemic. Upright walking already stresses spine structure. Prolonged unidirectional pressure compounds evolutionary vulnerability. Similar mismatch phenomenon, myopia, caused by sustained near focus activities during development. Beyond physical ailments, depression and stress related mental disorders, our psyche evolved for low stress hunter gatherer existence. Simple social structures versus modern complex relationships. Modern overload, work pressures, social complexity, constant decision fatigue, no evolved mechanisms for chronic psychological stress. Thus emerges mental health crisis. Let's recap industrial era mismatch diseases. Environment and habit changes outpacing biological adaptation. Sugar overload versus unchanged metabolic regulation. Spinal structure versus sedentary lifestyles. Stone Age psyche and digital age stress environment. Mismatch diseases. Formidable health threats demanding solutions. Now we come to our final topic. The author offers 3 key recommendations. First, resist overindulging comfort and novelty. Natural human tendencies requiring moderation. As discussed, cushion chairs and soft beds contribute to spinal disorders. The author further notes many modern shoes cause chronic joint issues. Our ancestors evolved barefoot, feet adapted through millennia of natural movement. Barefoot running naturally uses forefoot strikes, while cushioned heels alter biomechanics. Heel first impacts from modern footwear strain joints over time. Moderation is key. Limit time in soft seating and bedding. Choose footwear supporting natural joint mechanics when possible. Regarding novelty, balance curiosity with caution. High heels exemplify problematic innovation. Initially popular for aesthetic appeal, prolonged high heel use severely impacts skeletal health. Rational analysis reveals necessary limitations. Occasional use acceptable, chronic wear dangerous. Children's attraction to colorful sweets and fizzy drinks mirrors this novelty trap. Occasional treats permissible. Habitual consumption becomes health hazard. Second recommendation, maintain energy balance. Modern abundance meets reduced activity. Recipe for metabolic disaster. Caloric surplus fuels diabetes, hypertension, and cardiovascular diseases. Energy imbalance lies at heart of modern mismatch epidemics. To prevent these diseases, we must maintain energy balance. Simplified, mind your diet and stay active. Dietary adjustments and moderate exercise prevent numerous mismatch diseases. These practices also aid in treating existing conditions. Third recommendation, apply healthy stress to body and mind. Many physical ailments also stem from stress maladaptation. Allergies result from hypersensitive immune responses. Why these hyperactive responses? The author attributes this to underdeveloped childhood immune tolerance. Many parents over-sanitize children's environments. Evolutionary adaptation principle, early immune challenges build lifelong resilience. Some dirt and fatigue are beneficial. We need measured physical and psychological challenges. Example, gradually increasing workload builds stress tolerance. 3 key strategies against mismatch diseases. As an evolutionary biology establishment, the author advises medical research directions, evolution-informed medical approaches. These diseases don't affect all populations equally. Some possess genetic resistance to modern diseases. Gene therapy research could provide permanent solutions. Targeting evolutionary mismatches through genetics offers lasting prevention. For instance, gene therapy is now used in treating beta thalassemia. Beta thalassemia stems from HBB gene mutations, affecting about 100,000 patients annually. Doctors modify HBB genes in bone marrow stem cells before reinfusing them, achieving promising results. Let's briefly summarize the book's content. From apes to humans, environmental adaptations shaped our biological dominance. Modern rapid environmental changes outpace evolution, creating mismatched diseases. Evolutionary perspectives offer keys to prevention and treatment. This concludes our exploration of The Story of the Human Body. Study notes below the audio. Stay tuned for our next featured book.